Alright, we're back. So the last card we looked at, right? This card was super sick. He's a super sick card to get. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go through this whole binder this episode, right? Should we look at every single card? I don't even know. We have so many binders to go through if we're doing this, right? Knight of Autumn Light, Reagan, the Gold Paladin, the Human. So do you think you can slip through this barrage? So she's super sick. She's got the super sick boots and super sick open legs, right? She's got the pants. She's got the chest arbor, so she's got some type of skirt. And she's got weapons in her hands, right? Yep. So she's holding a weapon there. And there's the weapon coming out. So it looks like some whips. The other hand's holding the same thing. Alright. And in the back, we could see some type of building up here. We could see clouds up in the sky. We could see trees over here. So that's definitely a good picture you'd want to keep in your collection. Same with him, right? Even the anime guy characters are super sick. So go Knight of Heroism, Turnius, Gold Paladin. Says, do not fear loss. So he's holding a big axe. Yeah, a big axe. Looks like a big axe. So I think after we do this one, we're going to have to take a break. But he's super sick. The background, lots of color in the background. We can see skyscrapers in the background. And this one, we got the Gold Paladin, Knight of the Faint Sun, Mercia. Alright, so we found the anime girls. She says, please do not trample the flowers. Is there any flowers nearby? Yeah, there's flowers right there. Flowers. So she is in some flower field, and maybe she's trying to protect the flowers, right? You can see some flower petals flying up. Flower petals are flying up there. There's the sun, and then what is that? Maybe those are just sparkles gleaming or something, because there's 3 of them. There can't be 3 suns. So she has the blue and white striped stockings. So that's actually super sick. They're the skirt's blowing up in the wind, so you can actually almost see up there. Oh no, you actually can't see up there this time. They actually made it so you could actually see up the skirt. So you can see up the skirt of this one, and then she has the super sick gold Paladin's arbor, right? So she has the cool green eyes with the brown flowing hair, and there's actually a weapon there. So she doesn't have a weapon in the other hand, right? So that's just her, maybe arbor? What is that? Is that like a jetpack so she could fly faster? I think that is. So she has a jetpack so she could fly faster probably. But her weapon of choice is just a sword. So she has just a simple short sword there, right? She just uses one simple short sword. Super sick hat. So if you want one to put in your collection, she's definitely definitely one of the ones to put in. Cool. So we got like 12 of them. We're not sure why we need 12 of them. We can fill up a whole page of them. But we got the Knight of Trembling Prowess, Druid, Gold Paladin, Human. It says, let's win together. That is how we do it. So he's super sick. So he actually throws his weapons, right? Everyone else before, we've seen they hold onto their weapons, but this guy actually throws his weapons. So that's the first time we've seen that. You can see it's spinning the wind around it. And in the back, it's probably just all blue, right? Yeah, maybe there's like buildings in the back. Oh, okay, yeah, there's some. No, those are just sparks everywhere. Alright, that one's super sick. We got him, right? Liberator of Silence, Gold Paladin, Human. So that's a lot of text. The King of Knights worked with his elite troops to help the young people who were confused in their new position and responsibilities. So he's sitting there with his super sick gold arbor. He's got the blue glowing sword. He's fully decked out in armor. And he has all-seeing eye on his helmet. Super sick. Then he has the purple hair. And then it's nighttime, right? There's the clouds. Can't really see. Oh no, the moon. Yep, the moon's in the top right. So the moon's up there in the top right. And this is just the night sky. And then we got you, right? Liberator, Holy Wizard, Gold Paladin. Says it is because trying to make it so you can see the picture, right? It is because a mage has the will to abide by the law that he gains true power. So he's a super sick spellcaster, right? We see glyphs in the background. We see he has his staff out. We see glyphs all around the staff. So he's definitely getting ready to cast a spell. Oh, and his backhand is about to cast something, right? So he's powering up through the staff with his right hand, and he's also channeling something in his left hand. See, the wind is blowing up everywhere. He's super sick. And then we got this, right? We got the moon, half moon. So you are the master of pain, the gold paladin. You're a elf. It says trials and tribulations are simply a grindstone to polish your mind and soul. So he has some weapon. We can't tell what he's holding. Oh, the moon is actually attached to the weapon. Okay. You can see the full moon is actually in the background. That's actually what he's holding. So he has some type of a moon staff. Alright, then he has some robes, and then he just has some thing sticking out of his head. Alright, he's alright. Then we got a dog. Alright, so we got there we go, Liberator, Gold Paladin, High Beast. Coordinates, this is what high dogs first learn from the beginning. So probably has his accelerators to help move faster. Got his arbor on, looks like he's clawing. Looks like maybe claw marks, claw streaks as he's swiping the air. And he's jumping in, right? You can see the super sick helmet on him, super sick gold paladin armor. So he's more like a wolf. He's a high beast wolf. He's actually looks super sick. And we got you, right? You're probably a girl. Providence strategist, gold paladin. So a true strategist can play God by changing the course of a battle. So maybe he's a guy. So he has a super sick arbor, right? He looks like his hand is charging something. His other hand, oh, he has a book. He has a book in his hand. So he's reading his book, and he's powering up a spell to cast. So his armor looks super sick. So I wonder if that's you can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. Anyways, super sick anime character. So what's that in the back? Anything in the back? Just a whole bunch of buildings in the back. There we got Sacred Guardian Beast Elephant, the Gold Paladin High Beast. So, where does he start? Where does he start? He's a High Beast? Is that his head? Is he like a snake or something? What? That's his head, right? That's his two eyes, that's his mouth, and then, or is he an elephant? He's an elephant. There's his tusks. We figured it out. So he's a elephant. So there's his two eyes right there. There's his head. There's his trunk right there. So he has an armored trunk. He has two tusks right there. And he has ears right there. So he has elephant ears. And he's holding the staff or the weapon in his trunk. Right? That leaves his hands free to do other things. And flame in the back. So what else? Guess there's nothing else here, right? We figured out that he's an elephant, heavily armored elephant. And we got a dog. It's a girl, Liberator, Gold Paladin's High Beast. So he says, the noble high dog manifests his powers for the sake of its comrades. So he's super sick, right? He has the arbors, the basic dog arbors, shield pads, shoulder pads, chest plate. So looks like he has some spikes or something. That's probably just like designs, just by design. He has the cool helmet on. He has a scarf. He has a chain around his neck. Looks like he's pretty high up there. So yeah, he's just standing up there. All right. So we just have what, 4-6 pages or something? 10 minutes. Maybe we'll get through it. Got Ganatek Crusher, Gold Paladin. So he's a giant. Get blown away, Metagon pressure. So he's just wearing a whole bunch of arbor, right? He has some weapon there. So go up. Is that the bottom of it? Is that a sword? Maybe it's a two-handed sword. That'd be my guess, right? But he looks alright. And then we got Knight of Compassion, Light Brandon, Gold Paladin, Human. Says, so you're the opponent then. How about this amount of power? So he's wearing the super sick arbor. He's got, is that a staff? No, those are just things that are floating around. So he has his one hand there. His other hand is up there holding a sword. Alright, we figured it out. So his weapon of choice is a sword. We can see there's the handle up there, and the blade looks alright. It keeps his other hand free, and he has a red cape. Yeah, looks like there's just a whole bunch of skyscrapers in the back. So just those like crystal shards that are flying out, or those just crystal shards that just float around him all the time to make him look cool. Alright, looks like he's ready to attack with his sword. So we got another one. We got a Liberator, Ganatek, Anger, Gold Paladin, Giant. It says pierce through Ganatek, Anger. So where do you start? Where's your head? You're a giant. You're not a high beast. Okay, we're expecting a dog or something. So there's his head up there, I imagine. And there's his chest. And there's his legs. And he's running into attack with this big javelin type sword. That's not the back of the sword, is it? He is a giant. He is pretty big, right? We can see that character's pretty small compared to him. So imagine if he came in, he was just slamming some big spiky javelin down into you. You wouldn't be having a good time. Flowing red cape, armor. He's just huge. He's super sick. Pierce through. Ganatek, Anger. And then we got Max/Dragon, Gold Paladin. So I'll let you have the win if you can take this attack. Alright, so he's like a dragon. What does it say? Cosmo dragon. Alright, so this is like the second dragon we've seen. I'll let you have the... Okay, yeah, so he's the Gold Paladin. He has the armor on. He has one sword, so it looks like a glowing white sword. And he has wings, actually. So he has wings because he's a dragon. Yeah, he has the dragon face. There's not too much in the background, right? So there's the dragon. Oh, here's another dragon. Saddle Fall dragon. So Cosmo dragon, Gold Paladin. Do you still believe that the sky will not fall? So this dragon looks super sick. Look at the gold dragon armor. It even has dragons on his armor. 2 eyes right there. There's the dragon head, or those lions. He has lions on his armor. Oh, okay. There's another lion on his chest up there. Lion on his shoulder pads, if they are lions or dragons or something like that. And then he's about to cast something. Is that something that he's powering up in his one hand there? His other hand's free. He does have swords. He does have swords sheathed right there. You can see the handles of the swords. Oh, there's 2 swords right there. So he has 4 swords sheathed if he ever needs to use his swords for anything. So I guess that'd be a dragon you don't want to run into. He's fully decked out in armor. He can shoot big ki blasts at you. And he has a bunch of swords as well. So that's a super sick dragon. And we got this character, right? Spear Lion Liberator Marius, Gold Paladin Human. It says, when wielded for the sake of his comrade, the spear will crush Arby's. So it's a super sick spear type weapon. Oh, he has 2 of them. So it looks like they're double-sided spears. 1 in each hand. And he's pure gold almost with just a little bit of blue. And all of the background is just him flying through space because all we could see is stars and the night sky. So that's actually a really, really good picture. Then we got U0. We got the Alexia Liberator, Gold Paladin. So a drop from the sky will cure wounds and raise vigor 2. So she has the armor and everything. We got stuff down here maybe. Yeah, we could just see her boots. You can see there's some flowers down here. See there's water flowing. Oh, looks like... yeah, I guess there's waves. So we can see the waves parting as she's going through the water here, baby. Yeah, and there's another healing chalice, right? So she's a healer. She's offering the healing liquid from the chalice, and then it just flows out, and it just flows out around everybody, and then heals you. Looks like she got some backup healings inside her other hand. And she's super sick, right? Super sick looking armor. And clothes and everything. She looks not as big as the other girls. Not as big as the other ones. But she has those and everything. Blonde hair. And she's an elf. Blue eyes. cool dress. Alright, next character. So we got the Cladfest Lion, Gold Paladin High Beast. The pride of a lion that it cannot be harmed by weapons. So he's a super sick lion decked out in armor, right? He doesn't have a helmet or anything like they usually do. So he just has a full body armor. And it looks like he's just in a mountainy area. Then we got this character, right? Dawning Knight Corbrick, Gold Paladin Human. Says searching for the sun as it will soon be drawn. So he's just fully decked out in his Gold Paladin armor. He has a super sick sword that's probably as big as him. And we can see the clouds up in the sky. So is that a cape? Yeah, he has a white flowing cape on him. So that's super sick. He's just a guy with a big, huge sword. We got, what, like 2 more pages? Alright, we might actually be able to get through this in 20 minutes. So say, evil slaying swordsman, Hygian, the Gold Paladin, the human. So be amazed, this is our ace in the hole. So he has his Gold Paladin armor on. He has a 1 sword there. Looks like, is he shooting a key blast with his other hand? Yeah, so it looks like he has a 1 sword. He's jumping in for the attack. So that's his face right there. Alright, so it looks like he has a pretty smug look on his face. And is that a glyph up there? Yeah, there's some glyphs around here. So, yeah, there's a glyph at the end of his hand as well. So he's definitely casting some type of spell as he's charging in with his sword as well. So he's doing a mage attack and he's also using the sword. Oh, here's a bunny girl, right? So we got a listener of truth, Dine Drain, the Gold Paladin human. So an accurate grasp of information is needed to do one's best. So we got the armor on. We don't have any stockings or anything to cover the legs. We got, oh, we do have some type of, no, there's just boots or something. Oh, there's bunnies on the boots, right? We can see there's a rabbit right there. We can see there's a rabbit on the other boot. So we got rabbit boots. Then we got the classic Gold Paladin sheath side armor. We got the panties right there. We got the bunny tail. We got the open chest right there. And the chest plate. And then we got the arm pads. It looks like she's going up. She doesn't have any weapons in her hand or anything. But she definitely does have the bunny ears up there, which should confirm that she's a bunny with the bunny ears and the bunny tail. And there's actually a bunny on her chest piece as well. Oh, and there's even bunnies on her shoulder pads as well. So we can tell there's bunnies absolutely everywhere on this picture. So if you were looking for bunnies, I guess she would be the bunny that you would want in your collection. Super sick. So I don't think there's anything in the back, right? There's just eagles flying. So those are birds flying in the back. We can see that one bird a little bit clearer. There's another bird there. So there's birds flying in the background of this one. So there's the bunny girl. Alright. And then the final page. So we got Lop Ear Shooter, Gold Paladin. So shoot out the spot that weakened. Shoot out the spot that weakened with this. Alright, so he has his Gold Paladin armor. So he chose the blue Gold Paladin armor. And he doesn't have a sword or anything. So is that somebody coming in to attack him? Looks like somebody is coming in to attack him maybe. And he's getting ready to dodge the attack him back. So I guess he's more like a melee fighter. We don't see any weapons at all. He doesn't use a weapon. And then we got the Sacred Guardian Beast Nemean line, Gold Paladin High Beast. So he says, even at the hero gives no mercy to those who resist. So he's just a big super sick lion in the red Gold Paladin outfit. So you see the flames coming out as he's swiping at the air. And he does have a helmet on, right? So this lion chose to actually have a helmet. So that's super sick. Chest armor. Looks like everything's on fire in the background. Everything's on fire in that picture. And that was it. So I guess that was all the Gold Paladins, right? I guess the best Gold Paladin was the bunny. So that's it. So there's more binders to look at, right? We're not sure what we're going to do. But we looked at what? Looked at the Gold Paladins. Oh, the Royal Paladins and the 2 Gold Paladin binders. And there is actually anime girls inside the binders, just like we thought.